Hello, welcome back. For this bracelet I'm using 4 and 6mm glass pearls and 2mm seed beads. You are going to need a lot of cord. I used 6 to 7 times the size of my wrist, but working with such a long piece of cord can be really tedious, so you might want to consider working in sections. If laziness wins, you could also just make a short piece and connect it to a chain. That's what I did with the pink bracelet. We also need a lobster clasp and a jump ring. First we pull our cord through the clasp. Before you continue, make sure both cords have the same length. For the beginning, I add 4 beads on each side. And then pass both ends of the cord through another one. Then I add 3 beads on each side and pull both cords through the first pearl. How many beads you need, of course, depends on how big your pearl is. Just try it out a few times and you will see what looks best. Now we have to pull both ends of the cord through all beads we just added. So basically each side of the cord is on the opposite side. Now again with the other cord. Make sure you pull everything tight, so it leaves no gap. Now we add 3 beads on each side and pull both ends of our cord through another one. I repeat it one more time and then I show you how I end this bracelet. This time I add 4 beads on each side because this pearl is a little bit bigger. Then I pull both cords through all beads. Add 4 more on each side and pass both cords through a 5th bead. To end this bracelet, I add 4 beads on each side, like we did in the beginning, and then I pull both cords through a crimp bead, the jump ring, and then back through the crimp bead. If you don't have one at hand, just use one of your seed beads. And make sure the opening of your jump ring is on the opposite side. Then I make 2 knots and pull the cord through a few beads before I trim them off. A thin wooden stick can help you to apply some glue to the knots. Be careful with the pliers so you don't break any of your beads. And we're done. I hope this video was helpful to you. See you next time.